Hello, everyone. We have a place to live. Check it out. Get the little joke there? So here is our apartment. Bathroom. There's a little view from the outside. Nice spacey thing. I mean, this is pretty classy for a first place to live on a Journeyman, I think. Lots of closet space. I can have 4 coats with the little hooks there. Yeah, I gotta get some furniture and stuff like that. Bathroom, a little narrow, but yeah, and the good thing about it, little balcony out here. I mean, that's pretty cool. I can park a car, and here's a little shopping area nearby. I mean, this is pretty classy. And if we look at it, it's only, wait, 1 second, 15,000 Czech kroner per month, which equates to 516 pounds. And we're making 600 pounds a week. This is easy. I can afford this. I highly recommend starting any journeyman in an Eastern European country based on this. This is pretty awesome. And location-wise, check it out. So here's the town of Rosice, small town in the countryside, as you can see. And if we zoom right in on the apartment here, I think this line of streets down to the south of this red dot is where those shopping centers and stuff like that work. But from there, it's just a quick, easy 11-minute walk over here to the football pitch. Now, at some point, we might take a look at the football pitch and do a little bit of walk around here to check out the town. But for the moment, just wanted to let you know that I'm sleeping well. I'm no longer sleeping in the car, and we have a nice little apartment. So let's dig into the episode. We have a big episode today. Things have changed dramatically since we've last been together. I hope you'll stick around. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Zilla Blitz, and this is Walkabout Europe, the football manager journeyman, where we add the condition that we can only move between clubs in the game when we've walked or exercised that equivalent distance in real life. Welcome to, we're about a third of the way through our first season with Rositz in the third layer of the Czech Republic, and a lot has happened since we've been last together. I want to start with the most important news. Check out the table. I have what I think is very good news. We are in 5th place. Yes, since we were last together, we went on a run. We have not lost since that match. We've been scoring a ton of goals. We've won 6 in a row, and we've rocketed up the table. If the season were to end today, we would be only behind B teams, which means we have this little green bar. We would get promoted. Now, you might be asking the question, why has this happened? I think there's a few reasons. The first reason is that most of our matches in the past month have been teams well below us in the standings. So we talked about how there's these B teams in this division of Czech football, and then there's some couple of 2 or 3 really good teams, and then there's everybody else. And there seems to be a pretty big gap in quality between the top half of the league and the bottom half of the league. Almost all of our matches, actually all of our matches, have been against teams in this bottom half of the league over the last month. So we've been beating up on teams that seem to be in that group of others. So I think we've clearly established ourselves as better than that half of the table. However, the question remains, are we good enough to compete with the big boys? And that's what we've got coming up this month, because the 4 of our next 5 games left in the first half of the season are against either teams right near us in the standings, 1 point away, or at the top of the table B teams. We finished the first half of the season against Baník Ostrava, who has not yet lost their 11 wins and 1 draw. So the question remains to be answered, how good are we? Can we actually compete for a title in this league and perhaps promotion? And we'll know that over the course of the month. Now, I missed Thursday's episode. We had kind of a rebellion in the United States, and certain things happened. So I wasn't able to record episodes. So I'm going to do a weekend doubleheader. We're going to play FC Hluczyn today, which is a team 1 point below us in the standings. Then I'm going to play ahead a little bit, and we're going to come back for a special Sunday episode. We're going to play Baník Ostrava, the undefeated team, and see how we do against them to finish up our first half of the season. And that'll get our whole thing right back on track. But you might be saying, okay, so why has this happened? And we've learned a few things since then. The first thing I've learned is, for whatever reason, there's a problem with the league. Now, it's not a problem with the database, but the problem with this league is, even though it's a semi-professional league, you can't offer money, you can't offer non-contracts or contracts, anything except amateur contracts to anybody in the league. Now, we checked it. I thought, well, maybe it's a problem with the database. So we called in FM Digi, who is a creator of the USA database, which is an awesome thing. I'll put a link down to his channel down below. He's got a great save going on with Chandler in the United States. But he, as a database expert analyst, I think he works for like the FBI or something like that. I don't know. The guy's so smart. So he tested the database and he said, nope, no teams in this league. We checked the AI teams. No teams in this league can offer anything except $0 contracts. You can't offer appearances fees or anything like that to teams in the league. So we can't offer anybody money. And I think what might be happening is that the other teams, given if we look, we made kind of fun a little bit of our staff. We kind of looked at how bad they all are. But it turns out like if we look at the staff on other teams, like here's Petrokovic, and if we look at their staff and we look at their director of football, judging player ability 1, judging player potential 3, negotiating 3. I just don't think, and they're all like that. There's like no talent. So I don't think the AI teams are being very aggressive at finding other players. And what I'm finding is there's just a lot of players out there. So if I bring a few guys in on trial, I usually find one guy that's pretty good. And we're like, well, do you want to play for us? And he says, yeah, nobody else is offering me a job. Now, some of the AI teams will offer them jobs once I offer them jobs, but it seems like they're signing with us like more than half the time. And then we had a player like this guy show up at our door. He's like, hey, I'm looking for this week. He's like, hey, I'm looking to play soccer, play football, Petr Pavlik. And look at this. It's all blue and green. He's a former like first league player. Now he's 42 years old. So it is the geriatric club again here that he comes in. And he does the ability of 4, which is basically that of like a drunk elephant. But I mean, he's so much better than anything else at this level in the league. So we offer him 0 and he says, sure, I'll play. And he's going to be on the team. He's not starting today, but he comes in. So it's been like that. So we've been able to attract quality players, and they're starting to kind of get some dynamics here. Team cohesion has gone from very poor to poor. So we're starting to make progress. So I think that's it. Now, the question still remains is, can we compete against the big boys? And we're going to find that out in this episode, in our next episode. We're going to find out today by playing FC Hluczyn. So without any further ado, let us jump into the match. But I mean, on the whole, again, we're making really good progress. And the exercise has been going pretty well, too. Not as good as the first week, and I'll do a bigger update on the Tuesday episode. But exercise has been doing pretty well. Still down 2 pounds, walking, exercising every day, and feeling much better and sleeping better. So those things are good. But we'll talk more about that in the future. Let's jump right in now to our match against FC Hluczyn. Now, they sit 1 point below us in the standings. So after 12 matches, a third of the way through the season, we have 24 points. They have 23 points. We are 1 point away, and it is time to dig in. I'm going to show some of our new players here as we go in here. Here is our team. We're still using this kind of asymmetrical 4-4-2 formation with a kind of a winger on the right and a wing back on the left. It does leave us exposed kind of in this bottom left corner behind our wing back, but we seem to be able to cover it, and it's working. And sometimes I'll notice our winger and our wing back are kind of all bunched up, which is probably not really good, but you know, whatever, we're winning, so it's like I don't want to mess with something that's working. So where are we, and who are some players to watch in today's match? Well, Spurny, our goalkeeper that played the last match, has been doing really well. He's been our starting goalkeeper the whole time now. Hendrich is the oldest of the geriatric clubs still out there, 40 years old, playing right back and doing really well. He's been our starting right back for all our matches, and now that the update's in, so our player ratings are working. His rating is back up to a 6.92, and the player ratings are much easier to interpret. Center midfielder Dib has been really well. He played, I think, his debut for us in the last episode. He's been steady at central midfield, 7.05 rating now, looking really good, feeding up lots of assists. Our wingers aren't very good. Subayaski and Svetlosak aren't very good. Mumpulelelo Huatswayo is coming in as an impact sub now. We have made a couple of improvements at winger, but Adam Fila, our striker, 11 goals in 9 matches. He's a goal-scoring machine, just blowing apart the league. Not to be outdone by new acquisition Rostislav Tomek, who's been with us for 5 matches, 9 goals, 2 hat tricks in that time. So we have an offensive powerhouse. I mean, these guys are pretty good for this level, and things are clicking. I've never had a start to a journeyman or start to a save, I think, where we've kind of had such an kind of an overwhelming run of 6 matches. Very curious to see how we hold up in today's match against Hluczyn, who is right at our level. Steffel is a newly acquired center back. He is not in all that good a shape, but he will be playing. I'll come back to this in a second once we get the whole thing settled out here now. All right, so let us get started here. We are in our whites, going from right to left. Hendrich passes it in chips it in. This will be a big test for us here. I did notice that Zubashevsky, our left winger, was nervous. Uh-oh. Hluczyn coming down quickly here and pressing us. Uh-oh. This is not good. Ooh, just missed wide. Our strikers have been clinical in finishing here. So, I mean, it just seems like every time they get an opportunity, they put it away. 11 minutes in, we have yet to get a shot. We are getting outplayed now. Dib with a corner. I'm not sure we've scored off a corner yet. Oh, chipped away, and they are countering. Jankura, their midfielder, feeds Novak. Steffel, our new... Nice block. Feeds it in front. Are we going to break again? Nope. Is that the highlight? Brebeck? I don't think so. Picks it to us. Dib picks it up. Fila breaks in. Feeds it wide. Ah, loses the ball. This team, watching this so far, Hluczyn is better than anything we've played so far. So this is clearly a big test. Fila in on goal. Oh, yes, we're up 1-0. The guy can't miss. A rocket for us to pick up the lead here. Wait a second. I want to make sure, too, that we're on key highlights. We are, yes. Wow, that was a blast. Dib getting the assist here. So let us shout to Dib and Fila. Looks like a failure on the goalkeeper's part there, I think. I mean, I looked like he just kind of waved it on in there. Okay, let's give a little bit of shout of praise here, too. Let's praise both Dib and Fila for their outstanding work. Dib for the assist. Fila for his 12th goal of the year. I think that puts him at the top of the table now. So that's good. Although we've been outplayed so far, it seems like things are evening out quite a bit here. Now, are we positive, or how are we doing here? We are positive. We are. Okay, so let's leave that the way it is. I kind of want to stay that way. At 30 minutes, we will get all fired. Let's do the fired up thing here. Entire team. Now, is Zubashevsky? No, he's just kind of calmed down now. Okay, he was nervous before the match, and that makes me a little bit nervous. I mean, it is pretty even in terms of XG. They're actually more than doubled us on XG, but 0.4 to 0.2. Rather defensive match here. We might need to do something halftime. Wow, that was brisk. Huh. Based on observation, we have the following feedback, please. Brebeck is getting too much space for our crosses. Oh, yeah, but I did close him down, I think, didn't I? I might take a look here quickly at some of the instructions on the other team here. I will be right back. All right, so we are in the dressing room. I do want to guard against complacency. Let's just do that. Everybody seem motivated. Let's do pump fists. There's a lot more to come from you right across the field here. Get a little bit extra motivation. How are we doing? Good. Zubashevsky was nervous at first half, and now he is motivated. Who is not doing well? Tomek at striker's not doing well. And Hendrich at right back, a 6.5, is a little bit of a struggle out there. But other than that, I think we're doing okay. I'm not sure there's anything we want to change yet with the tactics here. Zubashevsky is nervous, but in the locker room, he's calmed down. So I'm not sure which one is the truthful interpretation of his mood there. Hendrich is a little bit shaky at right back. We could bring Dib into right back and put Vopat in at central midfield. We might look at doing that at about the 60-minute mark or so. But so far, so good. And if you'll notice, too, I'm playing super simple instructions. Only 4 instructions. Play for set pieces, and then a little bit of defensive pressure. Okay, here's our first highlight. 2 minutes in. Looks like Hluczyn has the ball and pressing us. Oh, nice. Broken up by Zubashevsky. Fila goes around the right back, and he's in on goal. Oh, denied. Tomek scoops up the rebound. Feeds it in front, and feeds it right to Hluczyn, who breaks on us. Uh-oh. A little bit of stopping. Every once in a while at this level, the players just kind of stop and hold the ball, which is kind of quaint. Okay, game just flying along here. Uh-oh, free kick. Brodsky chips it in. Spurny with the save. Tomek picks up the rebound. Svetlosvak breaking. We have a break. Tomek on goal. Fired away to no avail. They have shut him down. We do have, I've been watching FM Lama's episodes too, and he's doing a lot with like positioning changes, and I have a midfielder that's come in who I want to change into a false 9, and that's kind of a little side project, and we may bring him in. He's got great skills as an attacking midfielder, but we don't really play that, so I might bring him in and see how we do here. Meanwhile, Hendrich, nice! Making up for that 6.5 rating. Svetlosvak, this is a long highlight in front to Fila. He's offside, isn't he? No! Yes! 2-0! Feel it with the brace! Oh! Very interesting. An electric goal. A beautiful cross. I think Svetloslav has had, I don't know how many assists now. I think he got 3 in one match. Wow, Fila nicely, a beautiful touch off his chest. Just passes it into the left corner. Whoa, things are looking good. We do not need to see it 3 times here. 60 minutes in, things looking pretty good. We'll go to 70 and then perhaps take a look at a sub here right now. A very quickly moving match though. So I'm going to take a look at some subs and then we'll be right back here. Okay, so we're going to do a couple things. Tomek is at a 6.5, not doing all that well. I'm going to try to bring in Beltran, who's a talented attacking midfielder, but we're trying to use him in a false 9. And he's still 1.5 gray stars at there, but he's come up from a 0.5 star now. So he is learning the position and making some progress. Let's get Sedlacek here. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Click away. I want to just give him some instructions to ease off tackles. We'll do that there. And then Hendrich having a rough match out at right back. So let's switch Dib, who can play right back, and let's bring in Vopat as an attacking midfielder. So we'll make 2 of our 3 subs. We'll leave everything else the same. Let's confirm these changes, and let's jump back into the match here. Come on, boys. Let's just see this one out. We'll start slowing things down pretty soon. Anybody getting tired? Svetloslav is getting tired on the right side, and Zubashevsky is out of gas on the left. The question is, do we want to bring in... I like bringing in Tlatswayo on the left, but let's bring in Kirch, our left winger there, just to replace the out-of-gas Zubashevsky, who has not played all that well. So we'll do that. Nope, we'll also do this. Let's just time waste completely here with 10 minutes left to go. Less than 10 minutes to go. Let's confirm those changes, and let's see if we can finish this one off. Oh, highlight for us. Steffel inside. Batted away. Hluczyn on the break here. Svedlacek picks it up. Moscow forward. It's a lot of little boot ball here. Let's make it prettier, guys. Uh-oh. They're breaking down. Uh-oh. This feels bad. In alone. Got saved. And just wide. Whew. Bullet dodged. But they get a corner. I think we might want to do fire up or something, huh? Cleared away. Novak on the ball. The highlight continues. Beat away. Come on, boys. Take care of it. Let's fade this highlight out. No more highlights. Keeper dawdling on the ball. Fires it long, and there goes the highlight. Oh, we're back again. A free kick in a dangerous location. 2-1. It's getting a bit nervy now. We don't need to see that again. Come on, boys. Let's see it out. Oh, another corner. Adding pressure here. Beats it away, but still they're first to the rebound. I wonder if I should have brought in Tlatswayo instead. Oh, chipped away. What's going on? Let's grab it. Fila grabs the rebound. Let's break. Our break has been very good. Beltran feeds it back to Svetloslav. Back to Dib. Dib up to nobody in particular. Ah, he's in on goal. Oh, no. Ah. It's gone all bottoms up here for us. The 87th minute. Okay, let's give up on the frequently waste time. Gosh, I'm feeling like tactical moves here did not pay off. And we probably have some yellow cards to address here too. Should we be bold and go attacking? Playing it away. I still think we want to be bold and go attacking here. Gosh, I wish I had another sub in my basket to be able to pull out and put in an attacking right winger, because Sedlacek is out of gas now and nervous. Okay, so it's time though. Let's be bold. If we're going to be champions, we have to play like champions, correct? So let's do that. Let's confirm those changes, and we need to wait a second before we get those. So we need those to go in first. So let's get this. We're going to skip that. 88 minutes, 89 minutes. Let's do a fire up shout. That's going to take about 5 minutes to get in there. And let's go positive to attacking for the extra time. And let's win this match. Come on, boys. That's where champions are made. Right here. Oh, highlight for us. 92nd minute. Svetloslav breaks it in. Gets held up. Dib feeds it in long to Beltran. Yes, it's in. Oh, 92nd minute. Beltran, our super sub. He's the guy I'm trying to make into a false 9. And he plays a perfect ball. Who cornered it in there? Dib fired it in. Beltran chases it down. One touches it past an out of position goalkeeper. And we have regained the lead. Oh, let's go to balanced. And let's go to delaying, time wasting. Let's just let that settle in there. Oh, this would be a dramatic win for us. All right, here we go. Let's 6 minutes of extra time, though. It's not over yet. Long boot out. Uh-oh. Don't want them with the ball. Ah! God, Zizka. Comes down. This feels ominously dangerous. Left back on loan. In front. Over the bar. Bullet dodged. Well, this has actually turned out to be quite an exciting match here. A minute to go. Can we hang on? Take your time, Spurny. There's actually a pretty good crowd here. Oh, it's an away match, right? Fila chips the ball back to the wrong team. Oh, he's in alone. No. Oh, killer. Damn it. What a barn burner. Oh, and probably no time left with literally seconds left to go. It's dead even at 3. Screw it. Let's go attacking. I'm not going to waste time anymore. Damn it. We had this. Confirm changes. That's the end of it, isn't it? Full time, 3-3. 2 goals in extra time. Let's go to the dressing room. Everybody thought we'd get beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. Great result. Yeah, let's build up our confidence. Everybody seemed motivated and stuff. Gah! So it does seem like we have some competition here at the top of the table. And if we look right now, Fridek Mistek has moved ahead of us in the promotion spots. 1 point ahead of us by picking up a win in their match. So we sit 1 point out of promotion. We play them coming up soon, I believe, this month. Let's see what the email, I won't look at the email right now, but if we look at the schedule, yeah, we play Slavako B, who sits, I think, in second place. Fridek Mistek, who sits ahead of us now in the promotion spots. Vrchovina is lower down on the table, and then Banik Ostrava is a beast, having not lost a single match all year. 11 wins. They just drew 2 draws now. So this is a big test coming up in these 4 matches. That'll bring us to the end for today, though. Because I missed Thursday's episode, this is going out on Saturday. Tomorrow we'll have a Sunday morning episode. I'm going to play through Slovako, Fridek Mistek, Vrchovina. We're going to come back for Banik Ostrava, which should be a match against probably what will still be an undefeated club. This will be a big test. We should know by the end of the next episode whether we really might have a potential here to compete for promotion, or whether it's going to be we're the rest of the best kind of thing. Thanks so much for stopping in. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up if you're new, and would consider subscribing. We have lots of stuff going on the channel. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow for our special Sunday edition of Walkabout Europe. Take care, everybody.